Hey everyone, today's video is about when he bandages you up after a villain attack. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. You and Bakugou were in the battlefield, just fighting every other villain you could see. Everything was going very well, actually, and you were actually having fun with them. To your back, Katsuki. My name is not Katsuki when you're fighting villains, Wyon. Then my name is not Wyon either. Call me by my hair name. Shut up. Sounds weird. Actually, dynamite sounds even more weird. Oh, shut up. Sorry. Not sorry. And you're fighting them. Very well. But then suddenly, a huge villain came out of nowhere. Shit. Looks like we have to end the fun here. Bakugou. I told you to not call me by that name. Shit, what are we gonna do? Should we split up? You fight him from the back and I fight him from the front or something? I don't think it's going to work like that. Damn it. We were just having fun. Looks like I have to get all of my anger out on you, guy. Yeah, right. But we need to find a plan first so I can get your anger out on him. Look, I think you fighting from the back and him fighting from the front is the best option we have. I'm gonna distract him so he can get from the back. Come on. Doesn't he look smart? Maybe he'll figure it out. I don't think so. He's just like the other Numos. Why on? I'll try my best. Don't get hurt, okay? You too. And then you turn around, start to sprint between buildings. Quickly rounded a corner. Then ran even faster. Then ran another corner, sprinted, and now you're behind the villain. What do I do? You signaled a go to Bakugou, so I stopped distracting the villain. And then you jumped on some building, quickly trying to jump on the huge villain before attacking him. Wyon, be careful! Bakugou shouted. He was clearly scared for you, not for himself. He was very worried that the villain was going to hurt you or something. Baby, take care. I will. Don't worry. You both shouted to each other. And then you were hitting the villain hit after hit. Bakugou even made some explosions so he could fly and go to the villain, then quickly started destroying every part of him. Wyon, jump. Are you going to do it? Yes. You jumped from the villain on the building, then Bakugou released his big grenade. That's when the villain came down. Phew. That was actually quicker than I thought. Yes, but it was very intense. Are you hurt? That's when he heard silence from you. You're hurt, aren't you? Kind of? God damn it, I told you to take care of yourself, didn't I? It was very intense, I said. I couldn't even focus on myself. I had to kill the villain, you know? And it's not that bad of an injury. Bakugou's expression softened as he knelt down beside you, carefully examining your wound. Hold on then, I'll take care of it, he said, his voice surprisingly gentle. He quickly reached one of the cars that was waiting outside for you, and then took one of his bags, got out a first aid kit, prepared for situations like this. His hands moved swiftly, and he looked like he had experience in this before. He cleaned it up first, and then applied pressure to stop the bleeding. You winced at the sting, but you couldn't help but feel grateful for Bakugou's quick response. Despite his rough exterior, he knew how to handle injuries and took care of you with a surprising tenderness. There, Bakugou said, securing the bandage around your arm. That should do it for now. We'll get you to recovery girl soon as possible, okay? You nodded, appreciating his efficiency and concern. Despite his gruff mannerisms, Bakugou always had your back, especially in times of need. As he both stood up, ready to make your way to safety, Bakugou glanced at you, a flicker of worry in his eyes. Are you sure you're okay, man? We can't afford you fainting, you know. You smiled, trying to reassure him. I'll be fine, Bakugou. Thanks to you, I'm in good hands. He grumbled something under his breath, but a small smile tugged at the corner of his lips. Yeah, well, don't make a habit of getting hurt then. I won't always be here, around you, to patch you up. You chuckled softly, appreciating his concern, even if he didn't show it openly. I'll do my best to stay out of trouble, but if anything happens, I know you'll always be there to save me. Bakugou's expression softened even more. Then he reached out to squeeze your uninjured hand. Damn right I will. We're a team after all, Lion. And I'll always protect you. Got that? You nodded. In that moment, you felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude and love for Bakugou. Despite his rough exterior, he was your rock, your protector. You knew that as long as he was by your side, you could face any challenge that came your way. Together, you and Bakugou made your way to safety, his hand firmly clasping yours. The bandage on your arm served as a reminder of his unwavering presence and the depth of his love for you. And as you walked side by side, ready to face whatever awaited you, you knew that with Bakugou, you were invincible. I'm sorry this happened, you whispered, feeling a tang of guilt for being injured and wasting his time. Bakugou's eyes softened. Don't apologize, Lion. It's not your fault. We're heroes and sometimes we get hurt. What matters now is that you're safe. Got it? His words comforted you, easing away the guilt that threatened to overwhelm you. His acceptance of the risks and unwavering support reminded you that you were never alone in this journey, that he was always going to be by your side, supporting you and fighting away the villains, bandaging you up after too. He was always going to be next to you. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.